Hi, this is Jennifer Bichon coming to you in beautiful South Florida, and today I'm going to be talking about understanding your buyers. You have to understand your buyer and their personality trait. This will actually help you knowing how to sell to them and knowing how to close them. I'm going to be going back and forth from selling and actually closing. So there are 4 personality traits of people that you have to understand as a business owner, so you know how to talk to them and you know how to deliver to them. I'm going to categorize each buyer because there's 4 types. There's a yellow, there is a blue, there's a green, and there's a red. A yellow person, I'm going to start off with the yellow. A yellow person is a person that's heart driven and they are driven by a cause. These are the people that like to help. They end up being teachers, nurses, anything, social workers, pastors, anything that's helping people. These are the categories they fall in, and a lot of people don't really consider them as something big, but because if they're not driven by money all the time, they're really driven by helping people and getting people closer to their dreams. And so people tend to overlook yellow people. But one thing about yellow people is that once they find out information and you teach them and you're patient with them, and you also have a middle ground where they be able to help people, you will have the greatest leaders and the greatest teacher in your team. These people are very they can seem overwhelmed because they might help more than they sell, and they hate to ask for a sell. So they're very you have to be patient with them. But like I said earlier, if you teach them and you're patient with them, they will be the greatest leaders that you have in your team, and they will give you the balance that you need as well. Blue people are people that are the life of the party. They're up to date in fashion, they're up to date in the latest news, they're up to date what's going on. And so these people, they always, when you hear them speak, they're always speaking about what such and such is doing, or what's the next outing, the big concert that's happening. They basically know what's going around. These people are good to have in your team, because those are the people that's going to actually, when you have a meeting and you have something that's going on, these will be the people that's going to actually be your advertisement. The only downfall with blue people is that they tend to be junky. They jump from one place to another. Sometimes they don't realize if they work. They always they always think that the grass is green on the other side. So if they only realize that the grass that they were once in, and they take care of their own grass, it'll be just green. It'll be just as green as the other side. That's the only downfall with blue people. Green people are very loyal people. These people usually work as accounting. They like to work in cubicles. They love numbers. You can see by some of them probably play a lot of games that dealing with numbers, and they love information. These people tend to be hard to close sometimes, because their first objective would be like, oh, well, I'm going to research more information and I get back with you. Most of the time with people with green people, if you don't give them enough information so they can make a logic answer, then you probably won't close them, and they're not compulsive buyers. So if you try to come after them like a blue, you'll lose them. So you're probably going to have to give them a lot of information and give them numbers factors, because they're really into numbers. And once they see that the numbers add up, it'll be easier for them to close. The only downfall with blue people is that sometimes because they love numbers so much, they tend to say 1 + 1 is 2, but sometimes 1 + 1 could be 4. So that'll be the downfall with them, because they would try to put the business into a mathematical form, and sometimes it doesn't come out the way that they expect it to be. So that's the only downfall with them. But they're very good people to have in your team, because once they understand the whole business, they will bring in some strong leaders into your team. And another thing about them as well is that if they don't feel like they could trust you, if they feel like anything could be shaking your business, you're going to lose them, because they're very into making sure that everything is okay in order for them to make a decision. And the last person but not least is a red person. These are people that have status. They're CEOs, or they're somewhere high up there where a lot of people looks up to them. They're very bossy and very aggressive, and these type of people, they don't care about the information, and they're surely not driven on helping people. They're really into helping themselves. So these people, you're going to have to tell them who's making the biggest check in your business, and basically that will be the shining light for them. And they basically want to know who's the top seller in your business and who's making the big bucks so they could beat them. That's a red person. They're very good leaders. They're very direct, and they're very good people to have. You have to have all. These are the 4 type of people that you're going to run into. You need all 4 of these people in your team. So, you know, like I said, when you figure out personality traits of people, you'll understand how to speak with them and know how to talk to them. Those are the 4 different traits. This is Jennifer Pichon. If you want to know more information about personality traits, you can go to www.neverstruggleInMLM.com. You have a wonderful day.